We're sitting here talking with Michael Steele, the affirmation snuggle stuff, and now he's talking about S&M.
Oh, come on!
I brought it up.
14-year-old girl.
I brought it up. I was sticking up for someone. There's a rock star. No, I'm not gonna say who it is.
No, please.
There's a rock star, and the rock star has a restraining order against someone who is in a service job, and the service job person, I think, might be really cool. And the rock star guy might be guy. Did I slip on gender there? Can't guess who it is. And I think the rock star guy might be misguided that the girl is
actual stalker and just maybe.
I think the girl
had reason to be.
No, the girl's in the service industry, and she serves me.
She serves you. She services you.
A place I frequent. No, see, now you're sounding like Michael.
Oh, serves you.
Oh, I'm just teaching you the laws of sexual harassment.
Oh, get it. Okay.
See, I
you can't learn it from Michael.
Because you can't. We can't learn from him.
No.
So no, I was just taking the girl's side,
Right.
over the guy's side.
How unusual, by the way.
I know, it's so unusual.
So very unusual. Take the girl's side.
So that was "Help You Ann" by the Liars from Boston, who I love. That's my favorite song. And then before that was the Volcano Sons, Boston, 1985, Jack. That's my favorite song. And then before that was Billy Nichols. This is the treasure of one of the Nuggets box sets, British version, something like that, called London Social Degree. He has this great. Billy Nichols made this great Lost record, which Alan McGee of Creation Records, Oasis manager, all-around good chap, turned me onto, and it's called London Social Degree. It's my favorite song. So,
Really is that?
no, we were talking about this famous maven maverick guy who walks around with hookers, and they have chains clanking beneath their
chains clinking.
It's
hookers.
gross. You guys, it's not a glamorous life.
No, it's not cute.
It's not a cute life. We reherse. I get arrested.
Right.
And
the men get away with murder.
And the men get away with murder. Exactly.
how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Scott Peterson.
Did he get away with it?
No.
He didn't, right? He's not a rock star. Yet.
I'm a big fan of Gloria Allred, actually.
Who isn't?
Even though she sued me once.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she did. I paid, though. So I'm such a big fan.
Yeah, I like her hair. She got a very thick hair and low forehead. I'm a fan of that.
I know, but she's a big feminist. I even paid. I don't care.
I love a good St. John suit.
So do you want to do? We have to do some commercials, I guess.
We do?
Yeah. It's do we? Because if we
do.
don't, let's
Okay,
not
let's do it.
inflict it
Yes,
on
we
anybody.
do.
Why?
Rock those commercials.
Let's do it.
All right, fine.
And a lot of our
That means don't
hater
talk dirty,
friends.
kids. And a lot of our hater friends, like our manager and our friend Neil,
And Neil
that we
Strauss.
refer to, Neil Cat Strauss, one of the cats,
Didn't
Neil-
believe
that a
that.
star of Triumph's magnitude would deign
Yeah, to talk to us.
to us.
Like, that was just blew their mind because it was just. They didn't believe that he actually called in. And so we were fighting that the dog did call us, yes.
You need the puppet there.
Right, for proof.
And then we got shown, the greatness of Triumph. We got shown and Conan is mean to me, by the way. He's
Oh,
the
really?
only late night guy that's mean to
He's
me.
got a lot of nerve being mean to anyone with that size of head that he's got on that
But
body.
Triumph was great. So he did this thing
Oh.
on the streets of New York with the Star Wars nerd freaks.
Yeah, the Star Wars premiere for the movie.
It was outrageous.
It was pretty funny.
It was funny. If you're out there, Triumph, would
Right.
you call back because
We have to prove to our non-believer friends
Hater.
that we're cool enough to have you call.
that we're cool enough?
We have that cool of friends.
And I missed you in New York yesterday. I wish you'd have been there outside the courthouse
Right.
with Mrs. Nasty Judge
Yes,
and Sergeant Dick.
Sergeant Dick. Dick, not to be confused with Dick Sargent from Bewitched. Or whatever it's called.
It was Dick Sargent. Why don't we think of a trivia question that has to do with Dick Sargent?
Okay.
No.
Okay, not.
What was the next guy's name?
Isn't Dick York? Or wasn't it like
Dick
two
Sargent
Dicks?
and Dick York.
York, I think.
The two Dicks.
Wow, I watch too much TV. It's a little embarrassing. Maybe I'm wrong, though.
No.
Call if I'm wrong.
Oh my God! You are so
Oh,
slick.
you're magical.
How did you get that? We didn't know that was coming.
Wow, that was amazing.
Okay.
I'm allowed to sing it?
I work hard for you.
Damn.
We left the radio station last week. This is like morning
yeah.
zoo now. And we I feel like Howard.
Oh, my God.
Will you be Robin if I'll be
please.
Howard? We'll play a new sex game.
I'm going to get some...
Howard and Robin.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead. So, yeah, we're leaving the studio.
and we go to see, to a friend's house to see the
Dig.
movie Dig. And,
Cool documentary.
a drug scene I wish I'd have been in because I wouldn't have been alone.
Oh, man, I know.
And we watched a lot of Brian Jonestown Massacre and Dandy Warhols.
Dandy Warhols with
which
Courtney.
is fronted by another guy, a guy named Courtney from Portland. Freaks me out.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so we're going to play a Brian Jonestown Massacre song now.
Let's talk about how you were leaving and what happened.
What happened?
The driver.
Oh, the driver!
The driver.
Yeah, okay, so the driver from Music Express says you only get one stop. Right? We're going to go get a friend of ours to
We
go
wanted
there.
to pick up a friend and make 2 stops on the way to the friend's house to watch movies.
Something.
So we were all mad at Mike Steele.
We said he was
the program
cheap.
director. That's his
Cheap.
job. He said it was cheap because he wouldn't let us at 2 stops.
Like, what does he think I'm going to do, party?
Yeah, go crazy. 9 stops later, we're at 7-Eleven. Then we're going to the Meba Music.
It's happened. So he just informed me that Music Express keeps a
log,
a file,
a file on
me.
her, and they don't make extra stops for Miss Love anymore. I'm sure you're the only
Dicks.
person.
No, I'm kidding. Let's just
Yeah, unless Mike is
unless Mike's cheap.
We'll find out tonight. We're going to ask.
We're going to ask
I
tonight.
want to read
Up
out
by
of
the
that file.
bootstraps, Music Express. Because if I'm the first person to stop by a friend's house to get a little something, something, then your whole business is going down.
That's
the
right,
tubes.
exactly.
And with that, we'll play Brian Jonestown Massacre.
Yay.
Go ahead. Come on, TK. You were so slick before. Oh, that was the Seeds, a tragic LA band, and before that was the Nymphs. That song, "Sad and Damned,"
Another tragic LA.
a tragic LA band with the tragedy, and
Did they
then
have a video for that song? You were saying something about that. I can't.
and
I don't. I
before that was
kind of
Husker
remember
Du,
one.
And before that was Brian Jonestown Massacre. Yes, there was a video. There was a video for the Nymphs song, and I think she was dressed up like me. This is when I was first rocking my initial look,
Okay.
if you will, and she got this girl in this band, the Nymphs. They were an LA band back in the 80s, and
It's a good song.
it was a good song. And I'm sad, I'm damned, and I'm so. I know they could have been huge.
Yeah.
Huge. And Geffen put their record out right around Guns N' Roses, which no chick could compete with that.
Right.
I know. But if they had done right after Alice in Chains, I think the Nymphs would have been really huge. And it's a really good record.
Bad timing.
Yeah. Really bad time. And she peed on an executive's desk, which is really nothing that bad about.
What's
It's
wrong
the
with
legend
that?
about Inger Loria is that she peed on this guy, Tom Zutaut's desk. But really, they didn't tour. That's what really happened.
Uh-huh.
They didn't tour, and drugs and some Perry.
Right.
Perry
And she
Farrell
was dressed
got in
like
there.
you. Oh.
No, she wasn't dressed like me.
Okay.
She dressed like me in her video. That's how much
Right, that's what
power
I
I had. I didn't know it at the time.
Right.
But these chicks, like the chick in Babes and Toilet Cat, who had been like a friendly rival for a long time, and this chick Inger, I mean, there was so much room for girls. There still is.
Right.
Tons of room for us. And
We were all kicking the same look.
no, I was kicking. Well, me and Kat were kicking the same look. Yes, we were kicking the same look with some modifications, and Inger was kicking feather headdresses and Axel.
Oh, okay.
So for her video, she dressed in this sort of like 60s.
Yeah, because I have a
Ecru,
memory of it.
Ecru white lace. Well, my fashion icon at the time was Trisha Nixon. Mm-hmm. Do you remember Richard Nixon's daughter? Just square Republican girl of
Right.
the 60s, while everyone else was taking drugs. She was going to church.
Right.
Kind of look. And so she dressed like me in her video, which gave me a huge amount of power. Me, the persona, not me, the person, because I just thought it was weird. But but me, the monster suckling in the dark, that doesn't know I exist.
Right.
You know,
You didn't know you had a look
it's a crazy
until you
person.
watched it on TV.
Yeah, she's a crazy person. See, I'm
Crazy
starting to talk
person.
about myself to people.
Oh.
It's happening.
And for us, good. First person. You and Napoleon.
First person in Marilyn Manson. Oh.
Why do
Oh,
we feel
Brian,
bad? Why do
we
we
do
feel
feel
bad
bad
when
for
we?
him.
I have no idea why we feel bad, but we do. We have a soft spot in our heart for the Antichrist. It's
Because
nice.
I've gone through what he's going to have to
Yeah.
go through if he's going to get through. And, yeah.
He's an artist.